lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'll be coming to you with something totally different. So instead of hair, I will be doing a nail hack with baking soda. So stay tuned if you'd actually like to see this. Okay lovelies, so we are going to be using baking soda. It's for $110 Jamaican dollars, that is. It's really cheap. So this is budget friendly nails. Then we will be using a coleslaw container from KFC to hold the baking soda. Then we'll need buffing blocks or buffers, of course. We will need the nail clippers for the falsies, and then we get the nails. So I had already selected my sizes for each nail, so what was left for me to do was to just size them up on camera and show it to you guys. Sorry guys, my voice is going. So I ensured that I sized each up and just placed them in the respective places so that I knew exactly where to take it from. So we need our glue, alcohol to cleanse the nail of all oils, and nail polishes. I chose those because I wanted to do a really trendy style. I wiped my nail with some nail polish remover. And then spray them with the alcohol. So now all I do is to just pour some of the baking soda into the KFC container so that I could dip my nails. Now I am just crushing the balls that fell out the box, some clumps that is, just ensuring that everything is smooth and ready for the procedure. And I'll just keep doing that until all the clumps are gone completely. Alright, so I use that to push my cuticle back. And now it's time to attach the nails. I sized up each nail, however, some of them were a bit too big for my nail bed, so I went ahead and filed the sides down a little bit before I attached them. And I did this to each one. Now I went ahead and just used a wipe to wipe all the dust off my hands. And now I'm starting to gently or lightly file my nail bed so that it becomes rough or gets a rough surface, so that the glue will stick better. Now I'm just getting all the nails glued on, each finger according to size. Alright, so after they have been glued successfully, what I went ahead to do was to just use the nail clippers, which I've had this nail clippers forever, so it was a little bit rusty and it took me a little while to clip the nails, but it got the job done anyhow. So yeah, just cut them down to the size that I wanted, not too far down because I was planning on doing a ballerina or a soft stiletto set. So I would have gone back in with either scissors or nail clippers to clip the sides into the shape that I liked, like I'm doing here. It did end up coming out round-ish. However, I did go ahead and have that taken care of. You will see that in a few minutes, a few seconds. Okay, so I just used the very rough side of the buffer, and I buffed it down. I buffed it out to the size that I wanted to buff it to. I was buffing that finger a little bit too hard and the nail just flew off. So I'll glue that back later on. Then I just got a brush and brush the dust away. These were perfect, by the way. I went ahead and glued the index finger back on. And just ensure that the corners were sticking. Then I went ahead to file the other hand to match. So I use the smooth side of the buffer to just buff the nails on my nail bed or into my nail bed so that it became seamless. You'll see it in a few. There we go. Seamless. Once I had my nails how I wanted them, the size, the shapes, I cleared up everything underneath, all the extra. And sorry for the chime, guys. Forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. So after I've cleaned up all the extra nails that I've folded under due to the filing and the buffing, it was now time to get my baking soda and my glue to start with the process. Now this is completely scentless, so for you guys who are trying to be doing your nails on a budget, then this will be good. But yep, there's a big but. Oh, by the way, before I mention what that but is, I went ahead and got an old acrylic container that I had and just poured the baking soda in it so that it would have been better for me to dip my finger in it. So I cleaned the surface away and had everything ready. So we would dip it like so. I went ahead and got the nail glue and decided that I was going to go ahead and use it to dip. But guys, can I tell you, the glue and the baking soda, I do not know what exactly happened. I do not know what type of chemicals or whatever glue and baking soda does together, but this burns like hell. My fingers were literally on fire. So this is for someone who, if you decide that you're gonna try this, just try your pinky first. If the burning is too much, then stick to acrylic nails, sisters, stick to acrylic nails. Baking soda, glue, I am never trying this again. It was a cool hack. I actually learned this from Christina Couture Nails. I will actually be linking her handle in the description box so that you guys can actually go over and check out what she does, because she does a lot of nail hacks. She does nail hacks with cornstarch and glue, with human hair and glue. She does a lot of nail hacks and I really love them because they always come out really good. But I do not know what's in our nail glue. I do not know what's in our baking soda, but it was burning the living crap out of me that night. My fingers were literally on fire. I went ahead and I repeated this process that I'm doing right now. I repeated it 3 times. And then I got into buffing. So yeah, basically everything is self-explanatory from here. I basically just repeated the steps, so just continue. Okay guys, so in this clip, I actually decided to switch to super glue because I actually thought the nail glue was what was actually killing my fingers. But apparently that was not it. It just seemed like it was just the glue overall with the baking soda that was really burning. So yeah, so do not use super glue, use nail glue or just acrylic. So, guys, after buffing for a while, I was buffing all night. I had to get to bed because I had somewhere to go the very next day, and it was like really late. It was probably 1 a.m. So, I decided that I was just gonna go ahead and use my electric nail file to finish up the job. Now, I was getting a lot of chips, a lot of cuts, scrapes. It was killing me. On top of the glue burning with the baking soda, the hand file was buffing my fingers off my skin, and then the nail file, the electric nail file, every now and again I would miss, and it would literally like tear my skin. All right, guys. So what I did, I continued buffing my nails with the electric file, and then I went with the hand file. I ensured that I buffed my right hand off camera so that it'll be equal to my left hand. Now, I didn't bother to do the nail polishes that I had chosen. I just went ahead and did it plain and straight with some top coat and some gems that you're about to see me do in the next clip, okay?